I was driving late one night on an empty highway when I pulled into a rest stop. The neon lights flickered, and the air smelled faintly of diesel and old coffee. I went into the restroom and noticed a man standing in the corner. Tall, thin, wearing a dark hoodie. He didn't move. He didn't wash his hands. He just stared at the wall. I tried to ignore him, doing my business quickly. When I looked up, he was closer. Closer to me than he could have moved in a few seconds. Heart pounding, I left the restroom. The stalls were empty behind me, but when I glanced back at the sinks, the man was gone. I left the rest stop immediately, my hands shaking. Later, I saw a news alert. Another traveler reported seeing a man in a hoodie wandering rest stop bathrooms at night, disappearing before anyone could approach. Another night, I stopped at a different highway rest area to grab a snack. The parking lot was nearly empty, except for a lone semi-truck at the far end. As I walked to the convenience store, I noticed someone following me, step for step. I turned sharply. Nobody was there. I quickened my pace, feeling eyes on me. When I reached the store, I looked back. The figure was standing in front of the truck, staring at me. I didn't think twice. I grabbed my drink and ran to my car. The figure never moved, but I had the feeling it was still there, just watching. I drove off, constantly checking my rearview mirror, but the lot was empty by the time I reached the highway again. Last month, I stopped at a familiar rest stop to take a break. While making a call on the payphone, I heard someone whisper my name. I turned. Nobody. Then, the phone line crackled, and a deep voice repeated my full name, chilling me to the bone. I dropped the receiver. Looking around, the area was deserted except for the convenience store clerk, who was staring at me silently. I got back in my car and left immediately. When I checked my phone later, there was a missed call from the payphone. If these true highway rest stop horror stories gave you chills, make sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe for more terrifying true stories every week. Because sometimes the most dangerous encounters happen in the places you think are safe.